right. Now we are here.
It's like the beginning of like a WWE event.
We're back. All right. This is Will and Howie's sports podcast. Something
Why
like
was that a question? Well, it's not Dave and Steve's thrift hour.
it can be.
Do you know a Dave or a Steve?
No, but I got a thrift shop in my garage.
Well, fair point. We'll just change our names to Dave and Steve. We'll be back with you next week as Dave and Steve.
Okay, still trying to find some good music. That's free.
That one wasn't bad. It's better than the other ones you tried.
Yeah, I had some other ones when I used last time I couldn't find again. So, all right. So, how's it going?
Good. Yeah, can't complain.
Paying attention to football much?
As much as I can with what's going on. There's not a whole lot happening right now.
No. Besides, what pops up on our phones.
Yeah, I mean, now that the draft's over, there's not a whole lot happening until training camp and stuff.
Are we out of nuts, honey?
Ah, nuts.
Yep. Got the wife in the background.
What? I'm going to keep that comment to myself. Never mind. Anyway,
oh my
how are you, Howard?
I'm doing good. I'm glad we're back recording again.
Yeah.
Got some stuff to talk about as far as NFL goes. So yeah. So, we'll get into the news.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just picked some random
Headlines.
Yes. Damn it.
Stories.
There's some random headline stories. Yeah.
Cool.
Like one of them is Cousins. My screen just turned off on me. Huh. Cousins has no beef with the Falcons.
Well, he is getting a lot of money.
I know that's.
I wouldn't either.
That's what I was to say. I'm getting a bag already, and most of it's guaranteed.
Yeah, as long as he plays like Kirk Cousins, doesn't get hurt, he's fine.
Oh yeah. The person that's screwed is Penix.
Yeah, I feel bad for Penix.
Yeah,
just because, like, you could have gone to a team where you were going to be the starter.
Oh yeah.
And now, maybe a couple of years, and then you're going to be old.
Yep.
In terms of football.
Well, yeah, old in terms of football because he was a pandemic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
College player. Because they missed a year. And then all the portals and all that weird stuff. And
yeah.
So he was 5 years in college. Unfortunately.
Yeah, which just isn't. Like, he's already 24 in his rookie season. Just turned 24. On the 8th, so.
There's some NFL players that's been in the NFL for 3 years that's just now turning 24.
Well, yeah, it's like when Juju came out. Like,
yeah.
I don't think he could drink. He didn't have his license. He was riding a bike everywhere.
Just because his birthday was in a certain spot.
Yeah.
It was in... Yeah, you end up going to college right when you turn 18.
Yeah.
So when you just do the 2 mandatory years and you jump into the NFL.
Is it 2?
I thought it was 2.
I never remember.
That's some logistics that I just don't really care about too much. I thought it was 2. It could be 3. I know NBA is definitely 2.
I thought the NBA was 1.
Was it 1?
Yeah, because there was a whole big
one
thing
and
about
done.
1 and done.
That's right. Yep. Okay, maybe I'm just adding years on things. Like, I'm going to be 50 years old this year.
Damn, you old, man.
No, I'm going to be 49. Like I said, I am adding a year onto things.
It's close enough. You're still old. Doesn't change that fact.
I am an old person. Well, I sure as hell feel like it. It's like I climbing up the steps here, and I could have swore that's the same way your dad, grandma, and grandpa does. One step at a time. My heavy fat feet.
It's a bitch getting old, man.
I know. So yeah, no beef. Dotson from the Manders, drafted, thinks is happy with Commanders draft that they drafted Daniels.
Okay, yeah, because he has a quarterback now.
Yeah, it's a quarterback he wanted.
He would have said the same thing if it was a different quarterback. Like, who's the quarterback that went after him? Drake May.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I probably wouldn't be happy if I had Drake May as my quarterback, but he probably would have said the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's all just to sound like he knows what he wants. And
Oh, so you only have to be 3 years removed from high school to play in the NFL.
3 years removed. That's depending on your birthday. That's
Yeah.
like
Vast majority of NFL players played college football. Not a requirement. Common misconception that a prospect needs to play at least 3 years of college football to gain NFL draft eligibility. In actuality, prospect merely needs to be 3 years removed from high school. Because you got guys coming from like other leagues that
right.
might not have done the whole college time kind of thing, like walk-ons kind of thing.
Like go up to Canada right away.
Yeah.
You know.
Those don't usually pan out for the NFL, so you don't hear about it very often. But
well, when you're catching the ball out of bounds and you still think you're inbound, because their field is a lot wider than the NFL.
Yeah.
But I mean, arena ball.
Yeah, but arena you can use the. Is that popcorn?
No, that's ice.
Okay, two different things. Arena you can like push off the wall.
Right, yeah.
Like there is no out of bounds, basically.
And, one of the greatest quarterbacks came from an arena.
Kurt Warner?
Yeah. Have you seen that movie?
Kurt Warner's a person.
No, the movie they made about Kurt Warner.
Oh, no. No, I have not. I forgot about that movie.
Can't remember the name of it, but we own it. Oh, An American Underdog, I think it's called.
Yeah, you are correct. American
Underdog. It's a very good movie. And
that's got Zachary Levi.
Yep, Zachary Levi's in it.
I forgot about that.
He plays Kurt Warner, and he does a pretty good job of it.
Cool. I like Kurt Warner.
And gosh, what's her name?
True underdog story.
And plays his wife is the girl who played Mystique in the first.
Anna Paquin.
Oh yeah, she also played in True Blood.
That wasn't Mystique. She played Rogue.
Mystique.
Mystique was the model.
She used to be married to Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, I was going to say it's Stamos something.
Yeah. Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
There you go. Thank you.
Now it's just Rebecca Romaine.
They're not together?
They've been divorced for a while.
I don't pay attention, man. Not big on celebrity gossip, sorry.
Okay, now the Chiefs and 49ers will be doing their Super Bowl rematch in week 7.
Cool.
Yeah. Because there's always a Super Bowl rematch in the middle of the year.
Another win for the Chiefs.
Yep.
Actually, they might lose that one and then they'll just win the Super Bowl again.
Yes.
Chiefs. They're cutting trees on your road there.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. The editing thing I have cuts out the background noises. Cool. So, there are other windows you could be looking out of.
That's right. If it was my wife, I would have just pushed her, but it's your wife, not mine.
Huh?
You still have music playing?
Yeah, but I have it so turned down no one can hear it.
Okay.
Or maybe we do hear it. I don't know. Whatever. No, the software I have is it's another thing Spotify has, and it's really good.
Oh, cool.
So it actually, when you're playing it back to edit it, it actually shows the words.
Oh.
So instead of trying to figure out your block to cut,
going back,
you just highlight the words and hit delete.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but
nerd stuff.
Yeah. So back to what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yes. Chiefs 49ers you said week 7?
Week 7, yeah.
So I have not looked at the schedule yet. I know everybody knows who everybody's playing.
Right.
That just gave weeks to opponents.
I should have I think we probably could have covered that these weeks, but maybe we'll get to it next time.
Yeah, probably.
But NFL does announce the international games. They're going to Brazil.
Yeah. Eagles, Packers.
Eagles, Packers.
It's like the first game of the season. Oh, for the Eagles, first game of the season.
Dang it. Something got messed up on my docs here.
Yeah, September 6th, Eagles, Packers.
Yeah, and then the 3 London games is Jets, Vikings, Bears, Jags, and Patriots, Jags.
Why do the Jags always... Can they just move them already?
Can
they be
because
the London Jaguar? Or
they
changed the name at that point. I don't know if there's Jaguars in friggin' England.
Just call them the Monarchs.
I feel like that's one of the names in Madden for it when you move a franchise. Like,
Monarch.
You can move them to London. You can change them to the Monarchs.
The World Football League had a team there. It's called London Monarchs.
There's a World Football League?
There used to be, and then it turned into the NFL Europe. The WFL lasted for, I don't know, several years. And then NFL bought them out and made it there because they were already getting players from that league into the NFL.
Yeah.
So it just basically became NFL Europe, a kind of like a developmental league.
Oh, it was one season.
What, the Europe?
Or, yeah, one full season in, no, World Football League.
The World Football League.
Yeah,
okay.
One full season in 74 and most of the second season in 75. According to the Googs. Google, by the way.
Huh. There's got to be another.
Unless they redid it again, but.
They did because it was definitely in the 90s.
Okay.
Because
something different then.
74, I wasn't alive. And I do remember the World Football League.
That was the first I've heard of it.
Maybe it wasn't called the World Football League.
Yeah, they probably had some other name on it. Or maybe it was just NFL Europe. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Howard.
Yeah, whatever. And then there's a game in Germany. Munich.
Cool. They did that last year, right?
Giants. There was, yeah.
To the Giants and who?
Panthers.
Or Germany. What did they do? Okay, actually, they've done a lot to deserve a shitty game. Never mind. Sorry, Germans.
World War II.
Yeah,
World War One.
Guys kind of screwed yourself on that one.
Well, we've been going down south too. They've been the NFL,
Mexico?
yeah, like Mexico City, but their stadium's not that great.
Well, yeah,
unfortunately.
Are there any Mexico games this year?
No Mexico games.
Okay.
Just
the Brazil one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they're trying to go
not in Mexico.
I know. I'm well.
And I keep getting asked if I'm going to the Eagles game in Brazil. I'm like, no.
Why?
That's a lot of money. I could watch it on TV. I'm good. Like, I want to support the Eagles and everything, but nah, man.
Yeah.
Even though going to Brazil would be really cool.
Be fun, any of those.
Yeah.
But do you want to watch? Well, I mean, going to Brazil, that's good for you because it's the Packers and the Eagles.
Yeah.
E-Eagles. I spelled that totally wrong.
The E-Eagles.
Yeah. But and it was supposed to be under the Brazil. I don't know what happened there. Or do I actually have it right in the? Oh. No, I have it messed up on the sheet.
Sure. Oh yeah, there it is. I see it now.
It just says Brazil and then nothing, then London, and then it has the Packers up there. It's like, but it's.
That's why I was getting confused on, like, where you were bringing up the games and stuff. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I see it now. You wrote it conveniently right in front of me. I just didn't look at it.
Could have been one of the times that I dozed off and actually hit the wrong button, maybe.
Happens.
So yeah. So more international games. Yeah, they should move the Jags to London.
I think it's
because they have a big following over there.
I think it's going to happen.
They have
I
always,
would not be surprised in the next 10 years if the Jags were moved to London.
they always stay 2 weeks over there. There's always 2 weeks in a row where they play.
Yeah, the last few years they've been the London team. Just make it official, people.
Yep. Give them the Jaguars.
Yeah. I
Although
don't think Florida wants them.
although that's not going to happen.
Why
gonna
do you say that?
Because they just inked a new deal for the city of Jacksonville to build them a brand new state-of-the-art stadium.
I retract my last statement. I don't think they're going to move because they wouldn't build them a new stadium if they were just going to move.
I didn't realize we were going to have this conversation about them moving to London.
Well, surprise.
The next doc has that information.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that on another episode. Tune into that one. I'm just going to stop talking now.
Yeah, that's a problem of doing 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
Trying to split up information and try to get...
Maybe I should actually read your show docs.
Okay. All right, let's get to the draft picks, or top 10.
So this is, if we were doing a draft, who we think the top 10 picks would be.
Yes.
Cool.
It's like top 10 picks that I would pick 10 in a row.
Yeah.
If I had 10 picks in a row.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which nobody does, but that'd be cool.
For the show, this is what we do.
Yeah.
I wanted to think about top 10 overall everything players.
Oh, like top 10 QBs, top 10 running backs, or
Well, we're going to be doing that, but I meant every position against each other.
isn't that kind of what we're doing?
That is exactly what we're doing. Because if you think about it, the ADP, average draft pick,
Yeah.
is basically a ranking of every
basically.
position. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we want to start at 10 and go down, or start at
Go
1?
up.
Go up, yes.
I say we start at 1.
Okay.
Basically, like we're drafting.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you go first.
I'm taking Christian McCaffrey. I feel like it's a given. He's the best running back in football. He's going to score way more points than anybody
He's
else.
going to win you.
I feel like that's the
championships.
locked in 101.
If you have 101, you have to take CMC.
Yeah. I mean, the guy I have it to, I could see an argument maybe, but I'm still taking Christian McCaffrey number 1. Am I going through all 10 or are we going back and forth?
We're going to go back and forth.
Okay.
But then again, we could probably go to number 2 because basically mine is Christian McCaffrey, CMC,
Yeah.
and same exact argument.
Yeah.
You basically, I was just letting you talk for me.
Cool.
Then I will go first on the second one.
Yeah. And I know ours are different here.
Yeah.
We already start getting different.
Tyreek the Freak. Because he's still good.
I have Tyreek at number 3, so I don't disagree with the pick. Yeah.
Well, I like him. He's still on a team that's throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Tua is.
Yeah.
He's a good thrower.
I feel like Tyreek's one of those guys. He's going to be in the top 5 of wide receivers until he
retires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until he chooses to leave, he's going to be at the top.
He's always going to be fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's always going to be fast. So, all right.
Number 2, I have CeeDee Lamb, which kind of hurts my soul as an Eagles fan to put a Cowboy up there, but I do have CeeDee Lamb number 2.
I don't have it. I don't even have him in the top 5.
Damn.
But
okay.
I'm picking, these are ones that I would pick. So therefore, these are the guys I like. And just for he's a Cowboy, I don't like him.
Well, okay. Okay. If we're putting that into the equation, CeeDee Lamb's not in my top 15.
Oh, wow.
Because he's a Cowboy. But taking that out of it, he's my number 1 wide receiver.
Should have been a Cowboy.
Should have been a Cowboy. I'm not going to sing ever again. I apologize to everybody who had to listen to that little snippet. Anyway, Dak, he's going to be thrown to CD. Who else do they really have at wide receiver? I don't have that information right at the top of my head, but I don't think it's... Yeah.
Ooh. Gonna throw it to Zeke.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, he's back.
Let's see. Oh, they got Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert. So CeeDee Lamb's going to get a lot of passes.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I still have him in my top 10. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All right. So who you got at 3?
The Sun God. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of my favorites.
I don't hate it.
I have to have him up there. So, yeah, he's just good.
Yeah. He is my 4th ranked wide receiver.
I believe he got himself a bag this year.
Yeah, I think he did. Yep.
They did re-sign him.
Yeah.
He's just good. And he came out of nowhere, too.
Yeah.
That first year, no one talked about him as a rookie.
Yeah, he was always one of those guys that was just kind of adding depth, and then he's
a depth up. Well, it helped that everybody got injured on that team that year, and he was the only guy there. That's true. And he was able to get his chance.
He was a good player on a bad team. Now he's a good player on a good team.
Oh yeah, that team is good.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions made a push for the Super Bowl this year.
I would like to. I would like to see that.
I thought they had a chance last year, and
they did.
Came up short.
Yeah, San Francisco. You got to hate them.
Yeah, and I do. Screw you, 49ers.
And you already did your 3rd, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my 3rd was Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Okay. Yep. All right. 4th,
I got Jamar Chase. Yeah, I mean, not too much to say about Jamar Chase.
He's a good wide receiver.
He's in your top 10. How do you have him ranked where you have him ranked, Howard? Can we just jump to your number 10 guy real quick?
My Jamar Chase.
You have Jamar Chase at number 10. If I had the 110 in a draft and Jamar Chase is there, I'm going, ha, you're all idiots.
I don't know.
Okay.
I like my picks too. Actually, thinking about it, I think I would probably switch him and CeeDee Lamb.
Just bring CD down.
Yeah.
You like what you like, man.
Yeah. Fine. I think maybe I'd do this differently. I don't know. Either way, at number 4, you had Jamar. Yeah, I like Jamar.
Yeah, I have Jamar Chase.
I do like Jamar Chase.
Yeah. And he's got Burrow.
He does have Burrow.
T. Higgins is still there.
But we don't know how much he's going to be. Yeah, because he's in the middle of a contract dispute.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be franchised. Didn't he say he wanted out too?
I think he requested a trade at one point. Yeah.
I think he retracted it a little bit too at one point too.
Well, the team was probably like, no.
So who knows? Jamar Chase is probably going to be a beast. And yes, I got him so far down there, but you know.
It's fine, man.
I like rocking.
I mean, the Bengals have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Jermaine Burton, Trent Irwin. I'm not even going to waste my time saying the other players' names.
Oh, yeah. Those are players that's never going to probably see the field.
Yeah.
So. Okay. And my 4th?
Yeah.
Reese Lightning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. And we still are stealing nicknames. Reese Lightning, he's going to have a much better year this year. He's 1 year removed from his surgery, he had a full year last year almost.
Yeah.
And now he has another full off season to continue to rest that.
Well, and that whole team should be better overall if Rodgers can play more than 4 snaps.
I think
or whatever the hell he did. Either way,
it was the first play of the game where he got injured.
Either way, he didn't finish the first drive of the season. He should last a little longer. Hopefully the darkness retreat did some weird voodoo shit.
Right. He does some weird stuff, doesn't he?
Aaron Rodgers is a weird guy.
Well,
He's really good at playing football.
they do that. Yeah, so was Tom Brady.
Yeah. Did you watch the roast of Tom Brady?
No, I did not, and I'm upset about it.
So it's like 3 hours long.
Really?
I didn't watch it live. I watched the first half of it like the next day. And then I heard that Netflix edited some stuff out of it. And I was like, well, I saw that part that they edited out. So that's cool. But now I'm not sure if I want to finish it because I don't know what stuff they took out of it.
Oh, I heard it was pretty. Like he regrets some.
I mean, it's a roast.
He regrets some of the roast because of his children.
Yeah.
There was some stuff.
They were going hard at Giselle sleeping with her karate instructor or whatever it was. And like the look on his face every time somebody brought it up was, stop talking or I'm going to tackle you into the crowd. But then they just kept going.
My kids are going to see this.
Well, I mean, he said yes. Like, it's his own fault.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So Aaron Rodgers should be there.
Yep.
Much better quarterback.
Yeah.
And do they have any other quarter? What's their backup now? Because I know Zach Wilson went somewhere else, right?
Yeah, Zach Wilson is no longer there. I don't know who they have.
They basically let Zach Wilson go because they just, in case Rodgers gets injured again.
Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, there you go. That's even better.
Yeah.
That's a better. So they went out and got
Tyrod Taylor, greater sign Zach Wilson. Actually, pretty much any quarterback, greater sign Zach Wilson.
So if Rodgers go down again, they're not stuck with Zach Wilson.
No.
Which still made no sense last year why it was the first game of the year. You don't have to be stuck with that bad quarterback for all 17 games.
Well, yeah, like, I don't know. Make a trade.
Exactly.
Go pick up Flacco. Bring him back, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he was on the Jets once before.
Yeah.
Because he ended up going to the Browns last year, didn't he?
Yeah, and he was playing, he played this end of the year.
Yeah.
And he threw only to Njoku.
Yeah.
Njoku was the only guy that he was thrown to.
Which I might have him, Njoku, ranked a little too high on my tight ends for that reason. I'll go into my number 5 because my number 5 is Breece Hall.
Oh, there we go. See, some picks are not that far from each other.
Yeah, like Breece is one below you.
Some of my picks are just unreasonable.
Tyreek was one below you. So who do you have at 5?
Puka.
Okay.
Puka Shell Nakua.
He did not break my top 10.
Really?
He's in the top 10 of my wide receivers, but he's not top 5 of my wide receivers.
Well, if I see him as my 5th pick, I'm gonna be picking him up.
Cool.
That's how I looked at it.
Well, not your 5th pick. If you're in the 5th spot,
If I'm in the 5th spot,
Okay.
yes.
your 5th pick would be the 5th round. If Puka's there in the 5th, of course take him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, any of these guys in this,
Oh yeah, yeah.
they're not gonna drop. Well, but he's gonna be on a decent team because the Rams is always gonna be decent to good.
Yeah. And I think Cooper Kupp's kind of on the decline a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
At least on that team. Like, I don't
Right.
think he's super declining, but
I think
the
it's
team
because
is
of-
showing that.
I think it's because of Puka.
Koopa.
King
Mario?
Koopa. Puka.
Yeah, no, I like Puka.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take him that high, but I like Puka. All right.
Well,
So what? Number 6 we're at?
yeah.
I have the Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown at number 6. And you have him at 3. So not super far off there.
Well, I just think he's the second best wide receiver.
Yeah, man.
I think he's
Nothing
better
wrong with
than
that.
CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase.
I have both those guys ahead of him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like I see him as better.
Yeah, he's my 4th ranked wide receiver. So I got CD, Tyreek, and Jamar Chase ahead of him. But don't get me wrong. If I have Amon-Ra as my wide receiver 1, awesome. Like
Amon-Ra is a good player.
Yeah.
And this was a 6, right?
Yeah.
And I picked Jonathan Taylor.
All right. He is in my top 5 running backs.
Yeah. He'll
at
be
number 5.
And I think they got all his contract stuff cleared up last year, didn't they?
I think so.
It's not
Sounds
gonna,
right.
It's not going to be a tricky situation.
Shouldn't be. I mean, there's tricky situations that happen all the time. Like, even people with contracts are like, I want to trade. Stop whining.
Yeah.
First of all. Jackass. Yes, he signed a 3-year, $42 million extension.
Okay, so he's got...
Yeah.
That's all taken care of. And
26.5 guaranteed. So average annual of $14 million.
So he's a happy player.
So yeah, he should be pretty good.
And he's always good. I've never have him on any of my teams.
I think I've had him like 1 year, like the first year that he was in, or maybe the second year. But
I've always
I
been.
haven't been able to get him a ton.
I don't play too many redrafts anymore.
Me neither.
So
honestly, I think I play one true redraft.
Right. The why not leagues don't count as
No.
redraft.
Well, and then I have another one. It's an auction keeper league, but so it's almost redraft, but not at the same time. Because I think he was one of the keepers last year in that league.
Yeah, auction drafts.
Those drafts take forever.
Oh yeah.
So long.
I know. Because I remember, yeah. And then we have a keeper. So I'm going to keep Mahomes again, probably.
Nice. How do you guys do the keeper price?
Oh, gosh. How did he do that? I can't remember.
Because I think in the one I'm in, it's what price he was drafted at the previous year and his ADP price, and then you take the average of those two, and then that's how much you pay for him. Because I remember last year I had Jalen Hurts, and I drafted him for like $2. Or no, Garrett Wilson. I drafted him for $2, so I kept him, so it was $1, and then his ADP was like 14 or something, so I could have kept him for like $7 or something like that.
I think our keepers only cost us $1.
Oh, okay.
And we got them in the same round we picked them the year before.
Well, auction the round doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's just everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it was only $1.
Okay.
I don't think that. Yeah, that's at first I had to figure out what you were talking about cost because in some redraft leagues, if you have keepers, in most keeper leagues, you have to decide what it's going to cost. Is it going to cost you which draft pick are you going to?
Well, yeah.
Cost it,
but auction, you don't have draft picks. You just have prices.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that went over my head for a second.
We got there.
Yeah. But yeah, what were we talking about?
I just kicked the mic stand. Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Giving out Dr. Peppers already.
Dr. Pepper delivery.
Yep. The doctor's in the house.
Next to my empty LaCroix can. I don't really like the fact that I bought LaCroix yesterday because I've always said it tastes like absolute ass and like baking soda.
Did you like accidentally grab it?
No, it was on purpose. I actually kind of like it now, and I don't know how I feel about it. Apparently, I'm a LaCroix guy now.
So you like the taste of ass now?
That's for a different podcast, Howard. All right, so number 7. Cool. I'm not going to get into this right now.
Okay.
Who do you have at number 7?
CD Lamb.
Okay. My number 2, your number 7. If I am in a draft with you and he gets past the number 2, I'm a happy man.
If I wonder what we would like average pick. Like he would be probably
the two of us.
Between the two of us, you have him at number 2.
7 and 2.
7 and 2. I'd say about
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Yeah.
4.5. But you don't get half a draft pick. So.
No, you don't.
Yeah. All right. Number 7, I have Bijan Robinson at number 7.
Bijanes.
He is my third running. I almost said second. I forgot about Christian McCaffrey because he's just in his own freaking tier.
Oh, he's a tier by himself.
Yeah.
His is the CMC tier.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I got Bijan at 7. I mean, it's the Falcons. He could be terrible. He could be great. Arthur Smith's not there, so hopefully he'll get some actual work. But I think he's going to be solid.
And usually running backs do really good with their quarterback that they have.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, yes. I can't believe
Were you trying to think of their number 8 overall, Michael Penix?
Does really good with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Because all those years,
well, and Dalvin Cook was just a beast all on his own. I don't think Kirk Cousins had a whole lot to do with Dalvin Cook's success.
But they still work good together.
Well, yes.
You still got to have a good quarterback to hand you the ball.
Yeah. Plus, if Cousins does go down, they have rookie Michael Penix. Running back is a rookie quarterback's best friend because he can just, oh God, you're coming at me.
Dump you up.
That came out wrong. Sorry, I apologize. But yeah, he's doing all that. Okay, number 8.
Number 8.
You want to say it at the same time?
Okay.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh, besides the number 1.
Yeah. I have him at 8 because rookie quarterback. It's the only reason he's not any higher.
Yes.
I have him below Find your words. I have him below Jamar Chase just because of the quarterback situation.
I needed to put someone at number 8.
Fair enough. I mean, he didn't have CeeDee Lamb down far enough. He didn't want to put him at 8.
No, I was torturing him too much. And if I went any further,
I mean, I feel like we don't really need to talk a whole lot about Justin Jefferson.
no,
he's great.
He's a good.
His limitation is his quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
Who's their running back in that team? I wonder.
That's a very good question, Howard. But yeah.
I'm on a roll with the questions here.
Well, because I don't think they have Alexander Madison anymore. Oh, Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. Oh, Aaron Jones. So they do got a running back that can actually.
Yeah, so maybe the passing game is going to not be so hot. Well, and J.J. McCarthy. Thinking in my head, I need to bump Aaron Jones up a little bit. J.J. McCarthy was at Michigan. All it was give the ball to the running back.
Harbaugh is a running back's coach. The same. Harbaugh is a running back.
Yeah. Well, that's if Sam Darnold doesn't end up starting the season. Because I think he's technically their starter right now.
Sam Darnold?
Yeah. I believe I don't know if they traded for him or just picked him up before the draft because they needed somebody. Because they had Nick Mullins was the other guy.
And
it'll be a competition during preseason. McCarthy will probably win the job. I think.
Oh, we're talking about
Vikings.
Vikings, okay. For some reason I was thinking you were talking about the Chargers, and I'm like,
no, you were talking about the Chargers. Because I brought up J.J. McCarthy.
Okay.
Michigan.
True. Yeah. And I brought up Jim Harbaugh, which is which is the Chargers.
Yes.
The Lightning Bolts. And I still call them San Diego.
Happens. I'm sure plenty of people still called Vegas Oakland.
True.
Yeah.
I just kicked my mic now, too.
I saw that, and I heard it.
Okay, number 9.
You got a running back. I have a wide receiver. You got Bijan. I
Yes,
got
I
Garrett
do.
Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. Ooh. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have him in my top 10.
So my 9 and 10 are both wide receivers, but I actually have them flipped in my wide receiver rankings.
Oh.
So I have my 10 as my 6th wide receiver and Garrett Wilson as my 7th wide receiver.
Interesting.
My 10th is A.J. Brown.
Oh.
So, like, I think I want to say A.J. Brown's going to have a really good season, but there's so many weapons on that team. That's why I think I would draft Garrett Wilson over him, even though I have A.J. Brown ranked one spot higher.
A.J. Brown's on
Go Birds. Eagles.
The Eagles. Okay. That's right. Wasn't sure if he had left or not. He said so many
he just
weapons.
signed a contract.
He said so many weapons. I was thinking Houston for some reason because they got a ton of wide receiver weapons.
Yeah, no, freaking they got A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon. Again, they just signed depth at wide receiver too. That I'm drawing a blank on who it was, but nice, soothing sounds of water flowing in the background.
This moment of clarity is brought to you by Faucet Water.
Oh,
Get
Devontae
your-
Parker was the other guy they picked up. Sorry.
Get your faucet water today.
Oh, and they got the awful tower. Paris Campbell.
Paris Campbell, the awful tower. Well, I had Bijan for number 9 and Jamar Chase for number 10.
Yeah.
And that rounds it up. So we're going to
hate on Jamar Chase, man.
I know. I hate it too. Maybe I'll
It's still top 10. It's not like you're
Um,
shoving the guy into the 3rd round.
I'll make it up to you on my wide receiver rankings. Number 1. No. Okay, so what I'm thinking now for this last little bit for this episode, I think I'm in the fantasy football advice of the sleeper.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this out because I don't need to say that over the air. So we're just gonna say answer these questions. Which 2 do I drop? 1 QB, PPR dynasty, Lockett, Sutton, Wilson, Samuel, Fields, Levi. Jesus Christ.
Okay, hang on. Can you
He needs to drop 2.
you said dynasty?
In a dynasty, yes.
Okay. Can you repeat the whole question?
Okay. Which 2 do I drop? This is a 1 QB PPR dynasty.
Okay.
The list of that he needs to drop 2 of these players. Lockett, Sutton, M. Wilson.
Is that Michael Wilson?
I think so.
Cardinals? I think it's Cardinals.
Curtis Samuel, Fields, Levis. Oh, here. Hold on. And Watson. And San Francisco defense.
So you're dropping 2 of these people.
2 of these, yeah.
Well, quite the range of things there. I'd say Justin Fields in the defense, just because defense and dynasty, I'd just
Yeah.
pick up who I need on the week. Like, I don't really care.
And Fields should be the backup.
Yeah. Yeah, with all the other guys that you got on there, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Either Fields and the defense or Fields and Will Levis.
Yes.
Even though some might say Deshaun Watson, but I would still rather have Watson over Levis.
Yeah.
Watch Levis is just going to go off.
Yeah.
Well, in Dynasty, like, I don't really like dropping anybody in Dynasty, honestly.
It's hard to drop people in dynasty.
Yeah.
It is
But 1
very hard.
QB, it makes it a little easier. If that was
Yeah.
2 QB, like, don't even touch any of the quarterbacks. Even Fields, like, he could still start.
Okay, here's trade. Love and Reed or Goff and DJ Moore.
I'm going to go Goff and DJ Moore. I like DJ Moore better than... I'm assuming this is Jaron Reed.
Yeah, from the same. I think this is a stack, right? No.
Well, DJ Moore's
No,
on
DJ
the
Moore's not
Bears.
on. Okay. I guess this is a trade. Okay. It's got to be Reed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're...
These guys?
Yeah, I would go Goff and DJ Moore.
In a dynasty, Cole Kmet or Musgrave?
Kmet or Musgrave? Neither? Is that an option?
Yeah.
Cole Kmet, sure.
Cole Kmet, yeah.
I have optimism for the Bears.
Okay, I think that's all for now. So, I guess this is all.
Cool.
And we'll see you in the next episode
See you guys.
of Will and Howard's Howys
Thing.
Sports Podcast Extravaganza.
Only if you say it like that every time.
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
And then I'd have to change all the internets and stuff like that. Add extravaganza to the end. You don't care.
You brought it up, man. That's your deal, not mine.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Here's a little bit of music. Bye.